All right, so starting the recording. Thank you everyone for coming, whether you are live or whether you're watching the recording. We really appreciate you being here and for taking the time to watch this and be there for Olivia. I know this is a really exciting venture for both her and I, so thank you for being here. We want to kind of start this call off by telling all you guys, like, what is this? What is Olivia so excited about? What am I so excited about? And why do we want to share it with everybody? So the first thing I want to point out is that we are mission-driven people. We are a part of a movement that is left the train, and we want people to join with us, and that is a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. We really believe that with everything happening in the world, whether it is health epidemic or environmental toxins, there's so many different things that really we do have the voice to make a change, and that's where we want to come in and help out. And so this call is meant to be relaxed and fun. You don't have to do or buy anything. I am going to have some notes here with me just to keep on track, and you'll hear from both me and Olivia of why we love this so much. So for the rest of the call, we're going to talk about the organization of this movement that Olivia and I have partnered with. So the business is called Juice Plus. That company has allowed people from all over the world to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment, whether that be from health, finances, more opportunities. Maybe something in this will stand out to you. Maybe you'll think of somebody. Maybe this is for you. And if you do think of somebody, then jot them down, whether that's in your brain or a little piece of paper. And so to kick this off, I want to start to ask a question about health. So would you agree that being healthy can be a little bit difficult today? I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah.
Whether that is from hearing about a new product every single day or eat this and don't eat that. Like, it can be really overwhelming for people, whether they're interested in health already or not. So that's where we step in. We want to make this, this opportunity really simple for people. So take, for instance, a long time ago, juicing became a really big trend in the world because you could get fruits and vegetables really quickly, and you can get a lot of them in one tiny juice at a time if people didn't literally like eating fruits and vegetables. So that is amazing, but there's a couple problems with juicing that I know myself have ran into. So if you find, one, it can be really expensive. Two, it is such a mess to clean up if you guys have juicers, and it can take a little bit of time. The other thing is, if you've noticed all of the rinds and things that come out of the juicer that you're not drinking is actually really important, nutritious things for you. A really fun fact that I found out this year is that 80% of the nutrition in an orange actually comes from the peel. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not eating peels every day. So how do we make this so we can get the nutrition from all these things that we're missing out on? So that's where we come in. If you were to hold up your fist and just look at the size of your fist, this is a serving size. This is a serving size of fruits and vegetables. And our recommended amount as adults for today is 7 to 13 serving size, the size of your fist of fruits and vegetables. And we all did that today, right? Of course. Probably not, right? Because we're not perfect, and I think that's what makes us beautiful humans. But some days we love to eat a salad, other days we're reaching for the French fries, and life's about balance, right? And so we want to make sure that we're getting the nutrition in our bodies, even if we have those days that we want to reach for the donut, right? It's about being human. And so because of that, once you are also an athlete, that rises even more. Because of the world that we live in. If you look at 50 years ago and look at our food industry, it was really different. People were probably much more connected to farmers and also where food came from, but also they didn't have to worry so much where food came from because we didn't have genetically modified seeds. We didn't have a lot of pesticides. A lot of those things weren't even occurring in the world yet. And now it's really hard to trust where your produce came from. Things are traveling really long distances to get on the shelf and be able to be ripe. That means things are being picked really early which also means that a lot of those produce are losing a lot of their nutrient value. It doesn't mean that they don't have anything in it, but just imagine, I mean, you're cutting off that baby from its life source before it was able to fully develop. And so that is where Juice Plus comes in. So what we are as a company is not only a movement, but we have a really amazing nutritional component to go along with that. And so what we are is 30 raw fruits and vegetable and berries in capsules. It's plant matter, it's plant powder, it is food. We also have another 15 additional plants in our complete whole food beverage, which is a plant-based protein shake that is a very clean source of energy and helps regulate our blood and energy levels throughout the day. It really all starts with farm fresh nutrition. We want to keep it really simple. And so we like to call ourselves farm to capsule. And so like I said, I've kind of talked about a little bit about the leaves and the peels and things that are losing. So like the reason that we're called whole food nutrition is we're putting all of those things in our product, from things of the seeds, the peels, and even the leaves sometimes. We don't want to miss out on those things, but we also want to make this of getting it into your body really simple. A couple of the other things, something that I really love about Juice Plus is that it's scientifically proven. We are the #1 nutritional product in the world in top research. We have over 38 scientific medical published studies, and 5 other ones that are in the works right now. And those come from prestigious colleges, professors, doctors, and there's always been really progressive things happening with the studies based on Juice Plus actually working in people's bodies from like a chemical standpoint. So the other thing, that's really interesting that we live in this supplemental kind of vitamin world, but if you were to find Juice Plus on a shelf somewhere, you would find it more suited to be in the produce section with the apples, with the bananas, with the kale, much rather than a vitamin section. It really is just food. We come with a nutrition label and not a supplement label. Our bodies are really smart. They react to things that are natural to our bodies that help us thrive. And those things are fruits and vegetables and plants, things that we started out as humans. And that's exactly what we are. And so the other thing that I love is that we are NSF certified, which means that we do not use any pesticides, herbicides, nothing that is going to damage the product at all. The quality of this product is the top, we are the top research, but the thing that they keep with their quality is like top notch. They use the top manufacturing tools and things like that to make sure that nothing is damaged in the process for the quality of powders. And so in saying that, we also, in my eyes and a lot of people's eyes, we get asked this question, like, are we organic? We are better than organic. Juice Plus goes through they go through 5 tests to make sure, like I said, that nothing is damaged to the powders. There's no herbicides, there's no pesticides, there's nothing contaminant, there's no anything that's going to contaminate these powders. And so it is really better than organic. I think the #1 thing that I've learned over this journey is that local is becoming better than organic. Organic food is honestly what I just learned is only goes through 2 tests to be able to pass as an organic food and be put on a food truck. That does not test the soil that it's being planted in. That does not test when it's being picked and if it's losing nutrient value because it's being picked too early. There's a lot of things behind the organic food industry that not a lot of people know about as well. So that's where we come in to make things simple and clean and back to the source. The other thing that we just created, it took 10 years in the research and the making, is a vegan omega. It is derived from 100% plant oils. For instance, some of the ones that are in there: tomato seed oil, safflower seed oil, rosemary oil, algae oil. We're cutting fish out of the system. The fishing industry is one of the most unsustainable industries, along with other, of the meat industry as well. But the fishing industry is also very, very unsustainable. And in the process of either fishing or creating fish oil, so many fish are killed in the process. And let me ask you something. Do you think that fish make omegas on their own? They're a living being too. They eat a source to create omegas. We want to cut the fish straight out of the system and go to the source, find something that is more sustainable for the world and is also better for us on a holistic health level, if you will. And so I know that's a lot of information. I would love for Olivia to come on, and I know she's newer in this, but she has had an amazing product story of her own, and I would love for her to come on and share a little bit of that with you.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about so many things. A lot of Eliza already touched on the quality of the product, just how simple it is. Everyone knows, even if they're not doing it, they know eating fruits and vegetables is good for them. And it's just so simple. I mean, we're just making our cells healthier, so then our whole body is healthier. And I just love that, everyone can understand that. And it's not anything complicated, and that it's sustainably sourced, which is awesome. For me personally, these plant capsules have been really changing my health. I have noticed such a huge increase in my energy. My sleep is better. My digestion, which is something I've really struggled with for a long time. And I've seen a naturopath. I've seen like a nutritionist. I've done so many different diets and things, but just these products have been really making a difference because they're giving nutrition straight to my cells. And that's helping me in a whole new way. So I'm really excited to see how it continues. And I know that, everyone can benefit from and that's the best part about it.
Yeah, and everyone has their own product story. Like, I can share mine at a different point. I really just wanted to share just this information with you guys and get it across because we really feel like it should be shared with the world. And the good thing is that everybody knows that fruits and vegetables are good for you. More of them is great for you. It's never going to hurt you. It's only going to benefit you. So the other amazing point about Juice Plus is that we have this amazing opportunity that is a business opportunity, which comes along with this mission. So we have a couple components that work with this, which makes it really fun. I went from working 5 nights a week as a waitress for over pretty close to 10 years and with a college degree, being unhappy and unfulfilled, to working this consistently for 6 months and being able to step away from that job. And now I teach yoga and I do this and I'm happy and fulfilled, and it keeps on expanding. So this is, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm an average real human just like you. And so a little bit with the business is, how does it work? Very simple. It's $50 a year to own your own business. We are a virtual franchise. So I love to touch on this because a lot of the fear that people have around this is like, is this one of those things? Is this a pyramid scheme? And we get those questions a lot, which is totally normal. Like, we live in that world today. I'm ready to approach that question, and so is Olivia. But I want you to think about this. If you think about the corporate world, take a pyramid. The corporate world looks much more like a pyramid than any other networking business in the world. You usually have your CEO on top, and then everyone else that's underneath him is usually making less money, but maybe even has more of a responsibility, less time off. And people are always struggling to get to the top, kind of like, kicking their partner out of the way because they want to get that promotion. We don't believe that here. Like, we are a franchise. Every single person that comes into this business comes in with the same opportunity, pays the same amount, and is given the same amount of resources and support. There's enough room for everybody at the top of this company, and that is what we are about. We want to rise as individuals together to support each other and empower each other. So in terms of like how we make money, there's a couple different ways we make money. There is, sorry, let me find this point. I lost it. Okay, couple different ways we make money. Sorry. So we don't make money for, a lot of businesses tend to like make money off of recruiting people. It's like recruiting. We don't make money off of that. Olivia and I really are here to help people with their health or finances, whatever it is for people, to meet people where they're at. And so what that looks like is there's really fun bonuses that we can make along the way. The incentives are money, so it's even better. And the only way that I'm going to get there is by helping somebody fulfill their dreams. Whether that is making $100 extra a month, whether that is just feeling healthier overall, the sky is the limit. And so that's one way. The other way, besides bonuses, is that we make commission levels. You are never demoted in this company. You can only promote yourself. Once you are there permanently. Like I said, you can only promote, you can't demote. You can go at this your own pace. The best thing about this company is the incentives behind it. So another way, as we're getting paid with the profit off of the product, the commission level that rises as you continue to help more people and get people on this mission and movement with us. But at the very top of the company, we get corporate benefits. When you reach the top of the company, you get full health benefits. That includes dental, vision, chiropractic, acupuncture, massage. It's crazy how much you are offered. And also your honey will get that too if you're married, and as well as your family, as long as your kids are under 26 years old. And so another thing that people make at the top of this company, like we just watched one of our greatest friends, Kristen, do it. She did it in 2 years. She's a rock climbing hippie that loves chacos. Like she did not care about really making money when she stepped into this. And she really saw that like having the freedom to be able to do more of those things, give back to the causes that she believes in, just by putting her head down and having fun with something consistent with good people for 2 years. And now she's crushing it and has that health insurance, is making some bonuses every single month. The company gives you bonuses at a certain point in the company to help with events, to help you promote things. Like there is no one in this business that does not want you to succeed. I will say that. So I'm going to move a little bit forward. So just a couple last things of like, why is Juice Plus Company so great? We've been around for a really long time. We are rooted in the ground and we are not going anywhere. The Juice Plus Company itself has been around for 50 years and the product itself has been around for 30. So before they really came out with the product, like they were finding that research. They wanted to know exactly what it was going to take to kind of make like the future of food, to make something clean and sustainable for people that was going to last, as well as a business opportunity. The president's name is Jabe Martin. He is hilarious. We met him last weekend. And he has been with the company from the start and is still there now and really is just one of the most loving people you will ever meet. And we are privately held and debt-free, which is a huge thing. The last thing that I really love is like Juice Plus is really, you know, talking about like causes that we believe in and being able to give back to them. That was something that was really important to me. I want to make a big difference in this world. I know Olivia does. And so we are really a giving back company as well. The Juice Plus company is the #1 sponsor for the St. Jude's Marathon each year. In 2016, we raised $10 million for the Children's Hospital. We're also involved in the Boys and Girls Club for Volunteers of America. We also run one of the biggest children's health studies in the world. And so what that means is each kid can get sponsored by an adult and get their product free. But also, Olivia and I are also sponsoring that kid as well. So it's like a sponsorship from us and a sponsorship from their parents to be able to get kids more days in school, less sick days, getting those kids to be eating fruits and vegetables and craving those things like really early on and building up that generation. And so the last thing I want to say that we have, which is really cool, and I wish I had my flyer with me, but is a vertical aeroponic gardening system. We just saw them last weekend. I would actually love for Olivia to come on just kind of to close it down to say like what she saw out of that, because I know it's really exciting for her. But pretty much what it is like vertical aeroponic gardening system. You can grow 365 days of the year, great for short growing seasons. It uses 98% less water, and these things are blowing up. People are creating farms all over the place. There's one in the Chicago O'Hare Airport. Boulder University uses it to feed college students fresh greens all the time. We're hoping to get them in restaurants. Think about how much food waste happens in restaurants. If they had a tower garden in the back, they could pick fresh greens from it, and then they wouldn't have to waste all the food that they like already got picked and it has been delivered to their restaurant. Couple things. So real quick, Olivia, to close this call down, I know you're really excited about these in particular. So I would just love for you to kind of just take it away and say whatever you're feeling from your heart about these magical gardens.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure that most people on the call right now know that I'm getting my master's in environmental policy and management, and my emphasis is energy and sustainable development. So this is like a huge passion for me because farming is the most unsustainable industry right now, and it's just so detrimental to the environment. And the Juice Plus is doing so much with this research with the tower gardens to provide the highest quality of food, like at the lowest environmental cost. And I think that's so awesome. I have a tower garden in my house that I just started growing, and I am so excited about it. So any of you guys can ask me down the road, like I'll send pictures. Like I'm super excited about it for sure. And I just started it, and I've already got my little sprouts, and I know it's going to be something that really adds to my life, because it's going to provide me with fruits and vegetables, and then I don't have to go buy them at the store, and I know where they're coming from. And so I'm super excited about that aspect, and just everything that the company stands for. It's really, really incredible. The fact that it's linking health and then the health of our planet too, because they care about where they're getting their fruits and vegetables. They care about the techniques the farmers are using. And that's super awesome, because that's something that we really all need to be aware of, because we don't know where our food is coming from, and we don't know a lot of the things that are going on. And I just love that this is bringing awareness to that. And just especially with health, there's just, I mean, I've always tried to eat healthy, but I know that I'm not getting as much nutrition as I need. And this has given me so much peace of mind. And for the people that I know, that are on this too, I love seeing their changes, and it's just so exciting. It's all about helping people that we care about and giving them better nutrition and a better chance at life. I mean, when we're healthier, we're happier. So I'm really excited to be part of this company.
Yeah. Thanks, Olivia. So how I want to close this down is just to ask all of you that are watching a question. Are you somebody who is unfulfilled or is underpaid? Those are two questions that I feel like everybody at some point in their life has probably been able to say yes to. And we want to make those no's. Like, we want people to be fulfilled in their life. Like, life is a gift. This is a precious life. You have this one life that you're here on this earth, at least right now in this present time, and what are you going to do with it? What if, this is really different, but what if this could provide you an opportunity of freedom? Are you somebody who works 80 hours a week and does not get paid enough? Imagine working for a company that wants you to succeed. Imagine working with people, not for somebody. And imagine being able to have a glass ceiling for how much you can make, so therefore you can give back to the causes you believe in. Take those family vacations that you can. That's one thing actually that I would really love to close this call down with is, for me, family is the number one important thing to me. I had spent years of my upbringing going to upstate New York with my sister to visit our mom's side of the family. Our mom passed away when we were younger, and that side of our family has really been important to us. When I turned 18 years old and started working in not corporate America, but working for somebody else, building somebody else's dreams, working in vacation towns, like, those vacations ended. I haven't been there for 10 years because I have been working my butt off for somebody else, and it's been really hard to save enough money to take time off. And guess what? When I'm not at work, I didn't get paid. Imagine being like, I'm getting paid right now. Olivia's getting paid right now. Like, we are having freedom. I'm sitting in my backyard right now doing this, and Olivia's sitting in her house. And because of this business, I've been involved for a year. Because of this business, I'm able to go back to upstate New York for the first time in 10 years in a month. And that is like one of the most liberating things that I can express to people is like, just imagine being like having mom care instead of daycare, like being with your kids. Like, this opportunity is for everybody, even if it's for like a little side income or making it a full-time thing. And we are here to help and support you. And so I just want to close it down with that and saying, please, if this is something that connected with you in your heart, or you thought of somebody, reach out to Olivia. We can talk to you. We're open, answer any questions that you have. And we really are just here to share this hope for health and opportunity with the world. So thank you so much. And I'm so excited to get the joy of working with Olivia and see what we can create out of this. So come join us.
Thanks, guys.